boys and girls, and welcome to Arsenal TV. This is my post. This is my preview for the Arsenal versus FC Cologne game tomorrow on Thursday. Our first Europa League campaign game. Now, to be honest, I'm not overly excited about the Europa League. Arsenal has been mainly in the Champions League, and now with Europa League, I'm kind of not excited about it. So I'm not really too bothered about Europa League. As we know that the team that we are playing is FC Cologne, is a German team. One of Arsenal players also used to play for FC Cologne, and that is Lucas Podolski, our number 9. Was our number 9. He retired. He left Arsenal. And he retired. Obviously, international football as well for Germany. Now, FC Cologne, they've lost their first 3 league games in their league. There's not really. I've looked through their squad as well. There's not many players there that I know of myself personally. Arsenal, on the other hand, we had a good result against Bournemouth weekend. In the whole league, Arsenal have conceded 9 goals, and it's only been 3-4 games now in the league. So I'm not sure what to expect, because at the moment Arsenal's biggest test is at the weekend against Chelsea on Sunday at Stamford Bridge. That is Arsenal's biggest one that we need to get the 3 points at this weekend, and that's against Chelsea at the Bridge. I'm going to get into my 1 to 11, and obviously I'm going to give you my predicted score as well. Now, going in goal. Now, as we know, the predicted 1 to... Now, there is a few changes in the lineup. We know that Arsene Wenger is not going to go with his full 11 squad, as we know, because of the Chelsea game that's coming up on Sunday. So I don't think Arsene Wenger is going to pick his full starting lineup. As we know, Arsene Wenger is probably going to stick with 3 at the back. I don't see him changing that in any way. So we'll get into the 1 to 11. In goal, I'm going to go with David Ospina. He needs some time. He needs some first team football on the pitch. We know that David Ospina is also going to be our cup games goalkeeper. So it looks like that David Ospina is going to be the main one that Arsene Wenger is going to pick. In defence, I'm going to go with Per Mertesacker as the first person that's going into the back. As I said, he needs minutes. He hasn't really played that much from the injury that he had to the cut of his head. So I do think that Mertesacker needs time as well. This is the best time for the players to get good minutes underneath their belt. So I think that Mertesacker would definitely go into the back 3. Playing alongside Mertesacker, I am going to go with Rob Holding. Rob Holding definitely needs some minutes behind him as well. So we'll definitely go with Rob Holding. Playing alongside Rob Holding, I'm going to go with Callum Chambers. Sorry, I'm going to go with Callum Chambers. Callum Chambers, he did really impress me over the pre-season, and I think Arsene Wenger needs to play him. This will be a good time for him to get some minutes underneath his belt, and hopefully he can be a part of our. He can be a part of our cup games, and obviously, hopefully, sneak into the first team if one of our defenders get injured. Now, my left wing back and my right wing back. My right wing back, I'm gonna go with Reiss Nelson. Reiss Nelson, he's a fantastic player. Now with Reiss Nelson, he gives something different to what Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain could have done. I don't know if you saw it, guys, but Thierry Henry came out and said, I did share it as well. Thierry Henry came out and said, I've been watching Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain for a good few years, and I still don't know what he's good at. So that kind of made me laugh. And with Reece Nelson, I mean, Reece Nelson brings something different. He's always when he crosses the ball, he's always looking for a man in the box, whether it's high, low. He knows. It's not like we've seen it over the years with obviously with Bellerin, and we've seen it with Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain as well, where they've crossed the ball and no one's on the end of it. Well as with Reece Nelson, he's always waiting, and he's always waiting for the man to get into the box so he can get the ball into the box to that man. So that's something that Reece Nelson does bring into the squad, and I think he should be in the first team, to be honest, because I think he's better than Hector Bellerin for crossing the ball. Now, going on to my left wing back, I'm going to go with Maitland-Niles. Miles is a good player for the under 23s, and you know, he played in a few games of pre-season, so I do think that this is a good chance for him to get some minutes underneath his belt. And as I said, he's going to replace Klejanek, obviously, because we're going to be saving him for the Chelsea game anyway. So I do think that Maitland-Niles should be playing in this game as well. Midfield, I'm going to go into my defensive midfield. The first person that goes into my defensive midfield is going to be El Neni. El Neni, he's had some criticism in the past, as I've said on previous videos. I do believe that El Neni should play in this game, as we probably might want to save. We might probably want to save Ramsey for the Chelsea game. As we know, Francis Coquelin is injured with a hamstring injury. He's not even going to be available for next week's game against Chelsea. And he's obviously not going to be ready for tomorrow's game either. So I do think that El Neni should play in this game. And we'll say Ramsey for the Chelsea game, to be honest. That's what I think. Now, playing alongside Ramsey, I'm going to go with Jack Wilshere. Now, Jack Wilshere, in the summer, during the summer, he rejected an offer to go and play in for another team. Because he said he wants to stay at Arsenal, he wants to fight for his position. As far as I'm concerned, I think Jack Wilshere and Alexis Sanchez are the two players that I think will go out there and they will fight for the club. Jack Wilshere has been at Arsenal ever since the age of 6, I think, from the academy team, and he's come through all the way up to the first team. So Jack Wilshere, he's definitely a gooner through and through. I reckon Jack Wilshere he's going to prove something if Arsene Wenger does play him in this game tomorrow. Now, in the number 10 role, I am going to go with Ozil. As we know, I think Ozil was superb against Bournemouth. I think Ozil has created more chances than any other player in the Premier League so far. Ozil, I highly rate Ozil, but the only problem is with Ozil is that he still needs a bit of motivation. He still needs a bit of a kick up the arse to go and still fight for the club. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know if the players are still playing for the manager or if they're not. I don't know the whole circuit. It feels like they're not. So I really don't know on that front. Now, playing in front of Ozil as the main striker, I'm going to go with Alex Iwobi instead of Danny Welbeck. Now, Alex Iwobi, I think he does need some minutes. I know Danny Welbeck has been practicing in training on his finishing, so he's getting better at his finishing, as he proved against the Bournemouth game. But Iwobi, he gives something else. I mean, he's got that strength, he's got that power, he's got that ability to pick out a pass, just like every other player has on our team. But I think Alex Iwobi would be the best option for this instead of Danny Welbeck, because I would like to see Danny Welbeck play for the Chelsea game, to be honest. So I think we'll stick with Alex Iwobi. Playing up front as the main striker, I'm going to go for Olivier Giroud. I do think Olivier Giroud does definitely need time. He needs minutes underneath his belt. So I don't really know. No. I don't think we'll go with Giroud. Do you know what? I think we'll go with Alexis Sanchez as the main striker. And now, I reckon for this game, I reckon Alexis Sanchez, he's going to come on. He's going to come on for, I reckon Arsene Wenger's going to give him about 16 minutes underneath his belt. And then once Arsene Wenger gives Alexis Sanchez that 60 minutes underneath his belt and takes him off, he knows that Sanchez is going to be prepared and he's going to be ready to go to Bridge and obviously to play for the Chelsea game. So I reckon personally Alexis Sanchez will be the main striker for that game for tomorrow. Now, guys, my predicted score. I'm gonna go with 3. I'm gonna go 3-0 Arsenal. I mean, the Europa League game is the first league. It's the first of our campaign of Europa League. So personally, I'm not really looking forward to it as much as I said. I'm actually more concerned about the Chelsea game on Sunday. That's what I'm more concerned about. Is getting the 3 points at the Bridge. Because the amount of results that we've had over the years, you know, losing to the Chelsea. I still remember when we played against Chelsea at the Bridge, we won 5-3. I think it was with Robin van Persie with a hat-trick. And that was back in 2012. So bear that in mind. It's been a long time since we've beaten Chelsea in a Premier League game. I know we beat Chelsea in the FA Cup, beat them in the Community Shield, so we've got a good record against them. But I do think that Sunday's game is going to be the main one that Arsenal do need to focus on. So, guys, there is my preview for the Arsenal versus FC Cologne game. As I said, guys, I'm not really expecting much from that game apart from an Arsenal win. That would be nice. So, yeah, my post-match review will be just after that game, probably. And then on Saturday, or Friday or Saturday, I'll be doing my preview video for the Chelsea versus Arsenal game at the Bridge. And giving you my predicted 1-11 then. I just want to give a shout out to my cousin Freddie for my new intro video. I think it's awesome. Even though we are still working on the corrupted one and trying to get that back. So this one is good enough. I just want to give a shout out to him. I will leave his channel in the description so you can go and hook him up, go and follow him. He's got a new channel, so please do give him the support for the channel. And he is my cousin. So guys, if you did like this video, and you are definitely new to my channel, and I would like to say thank you to the 64 subscribers that have stayed on my channel and helped me through getting towards my 100. And yeah, so thank you very much. There is more content going to be coming very, very shortly. Guys, if you are new to my channel and you haven't already, please make sure you do hit that subscribe button, and please make sure you hit that thumbs up button and leave your comments below and your thoughts on the game, and give me the comments below and what lineup you would go with for this game, and what formation you probably would go with. As I said, guys, I will be on here very, very regular during the Arsenal season, every time. I will also give you latest news as well within the Arsenal Football Club. So guys, that's been my video, and I'm out of here.